All right. So we are looking at a CCS free agent game. So on the left side, we have players. On the right side, we have more players. I'm hoping for a good game involving some players. I don't want chat though. Get out of here, chat. As you can see, we're on Volskaya Factory, Foundry, Forgottery, whatever it is. I like, assuming the Phoenix player is good, I like right side's comp slightly more. ETC going in, getting chunked for not a lot of gain. Doesn't speak well. Mostly just aggressive power sliding. I respect it. Snow Glare, eating an orb for free. Orbs are tasty. Can't deny it. ETC stepping way out there. Not sure I totally agree with how we're positioning, but I don't hate it. Ooh, I do like trying to stop the rotation. I don't like getting thrown. Do we not have power slide, boys? Oh, we don't. But he gets out. Everything's fine. No worries. Just a blip. Not a problem. Everything's fine. And actually, somehow we lost a little soak. No, we didn't. Did we lose soak? Let's find out. We're pretty even. Okay, I like stopping rotations against a Garrosh. You gotta be extra careful. Without loudspeakers, it's really hard to do that safely. I really hope the dwarf does not keep doing it and at some point get caught out without mana or a cooldown and just dies. That would be my main fear. Because I like it. I like this aggressive positioning. I don't like it when he's just getting thrown and losing half his life for free. Like, if it's not working, it's not working. You gotta give it up. Red side has already taken their turret. Left side has now taken their turret. Both sides doing pretty well. See, that was fine. I like that. I'm surprised Krantix didn't go for a groundbreaker. Maybe just didn't have it up. No, just didn't think he'd cut anything out of it. That was a free throw, but didn't see him in the bush in time and was like, hello. Let's check out this solo lane battle among the greats. Alright, nothing is happening. Let's go back to top. Once again, Dwarf goes in pretty deep, has slide to get out. Almost gets caught by the edge there, but he's fine. Be interesting to see if anyone takes an aggressive position here. I would favor the Garrosh team, but not by a huge margin. Left side has more damage he can put out, and Stukov Silence is going to make it pretty dangerous to just like step up into this confined area. I really wanted to see Phoenix turn around and just go in on this, but I understand they're trying to catch soak, so. First objective's almost up. Leo gets thrown in, gets out without a problem. Mostly just going to heal up for free at some point. Red team does not care, just casually soaking away. Soak in every lane. Crush gets back in time to catch bot. I'm surprised blue team's here without the dwarf. If one of their members had gotten thrown, they're just dead. So, kind of fortunate, didn't work out. Nothing too weird talent-wise, except Phoenix takes the bad talents, which is, like, not really a surprise. Unless you're Ryokai, no one takes the good talents. Jaina going with infinite mana. I find that build really interesting. I'm not sure how good it is, but it is nice to just have infinite mana and some spell power. Once again, Dwarf gets thrown in, loses half their life. At some point, this is going to get punished extra. If they had any follow-up CC at all, he would have died already, but their comp does notably lack a follow-up CC. That'll change at 10, but for now, that's where we're at. Leo is fighting Phoenix in lane. Lunar gets thrown. Oh, blown up. Didn't get to drop the turret. Turret gets stolen. Krantix is dying, but he's still up and available because he's a Garrosh. Does he have throw? Does he have throw? It's on cooldown, but it doesn't matter. He gets in there. Turret's going to chunk him out. That was a great friendly throw. Good plays by the red team. Good plays. They are free to soak every lane. They could 4 and take heal camp, leaving 1 on point if they want. Or they can just wait it out and get their protector. And it looks like that's exactly what they're doing. They're just going to take turret, soak bot, get the protector. And you can already see blue team is simply going to try and make up for that soak difference. Realistically, can't give up a huge amount because otherwise they'll have 10 advantage and can do whatever they want even after the protector dies. Phoenix is heading down to catch soak, so this is purely going to go after this well. It's not going to be able to get much more than that. Lunara and Ming can chunk this down pretty quickly. They are seemingly not in agreement about what they're hitting. That was a lot of wasted damage on side gate and tower. Either kill tower first or kill side gate. Garrosh is there to save everyone. That's fine. And like I said, they only get the well off that. They got most of the tower as well. So they got a tower, essentially 2 towers and a well. So they should hit this at some point just to get the XP off it. Let's do a vision check. We're going to see a full invade. They know it. But this is also, you can't fight them down 10s. This is very unrealistic. The whole team's there. If there are only 4, you could maybe make an aggressive play, even though I think it's bad. But I could see the logic. But yeah, not with all 5. Dwarf gets caught out. Gets thrown out of the slide. Beautiful play. Good pick. Dwarf's going to go down. It's just a matter of when. The taunt on Stukov. Stukov stepped out to try and save it. Snowglare's stuck in the entomb. He's going to die, but this should kill him. Ming pops off, killing Jaina and Phoenix. So instead of a trade, Ming makes it 1 better. Deckard goes down as well. Wow. But Phoenix finally dies to Sonya. Wow. Credit to Storm there. Just going off. Blowing up the entire enemy squad. Like, chain the kill from Jaina into killing the other damage dealer and the healer. Good play. That actually basically evened them up with that. So, good Entomb to start. Thought it would just be a trade. But instead, Ming makes it much better, considering they were already down a tank and a healer. Once again, Dwarf is stepping up a little far. Good Entomb, but it's a Garrosh. Unlikely this kills. The silence, though. The silence makes sure it goes through. Beautiful follow-up mosh. Ming's going to clean up again. Sonya's getting shoved back. Sonya needs to run this way. Does not. Maybe just spins the wind through everyone. No, not going to make it out. The slide comes through. Takes a little longer than I would expect, but they get a kill. Wow, red team just throwing good money after bad and just chain feeding to try and save Crinetix. And this is what I was saying. You gotta respect this Ming damage, man. You gotta. Storm is following up, getting those value off those resets. You don't necessarily see it all the time, but Storm is definitely making the best of it. Aggressively stepping up here is also kind of shaky, but they do have 13 now because of Tin essentially double soaking. So it's not too bad. Everyone has a 13. Super heal potions. Armor for extra chase. Some ground breaking. No escape. Icy veins. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Ming talents, again, nothing out of the ordinary. Greater spell shield. Yep, everything's pretty good here. Notably, going W build and not E build. That's kind of interesting. I would have thought E build, but good shove. Does have cooldowns, will slide out. Crinetix has a super healing potion. Sleep doesn't hit the DPS, but it actually ends up hitting Leo and ETC, which is just enough, combined with the follow-up. Tin is going in 1v5 along with that water LML. Just running at them. Warped in aggressively. I respect it. Notably, both teams now lack wells. And red team lacks a full wall, although that shouldn't matter as long as they play a little conservatively. Tin's kind of getting caught, but again, without any hard CC, it's not really the same. Even if he got entombed, he could have warped out anyway. Silence is until 20, so... Once again, ETC getting picked on. Slides through, gets a good mosh, good follow-up CC. Dwarf dies to Jaina stuns. The silence is just ruining their day. Jaina goes down yet again. Really needs ice block. It's still a 4v4. Lunara's damage is going to win this over time, but she's busy fighting a turret. I think if Lunara had been a little more focused on pinging down Garrosh, might have been able to make more happen. Or even aggressively leaping strike in, but that's super dangerous without both, so with only one, I don't blame him. Anoressa almost goes down to the spinny laser. Crinitix goes in, looking for some throws, loses most of his life for his trouble. Tin gets exploded by slow damage and a teleport from Storm. Once again, this Ming just popping off this game. Already 5 kills, 30k damage. Putting in work. This isn't like chip damage. This is actual like kills or setup for kills. No one has soaked any other lane in quite a while. No one cares. It's just a brawl. Huge taunt into sleep. That's a kill. This should be another kill, but somehow ETC gets out. Crinitix gets entombed. Planet Cracker comes out and gets massive value. Oh boy. Leo E'd, but it didn't matter. He left his body in the Planet Cracker and just died. And that is a 5-hero wipe. That was huge. You don't often see that kind of value from a Planet Cracker. But there it was. There it was. And what set it all up, a good 1-2 set of CC from Kryn and Summer. And once again, the Entomb actually kind of lined up with the Planet Cracker, which made the Planet Cracker just fired along that line and hit everyone. And also, not to be understated, Snow Glare on the Jaina here did pump out quite a bit of damage with Icy Veins and Jaina spam spells that fight. Just the Planet Cracker, you know. It's a Planet Cracker. It gets credit by default. I'm going to say that once again. It was a Planet Cracker, and it ended in a 5-man team wipe, and the Planet Cracker got value. Amazing. Truly amazing. Protector's headed down. Without a tank, it's going to be hard for these three to step up, but they're doing it. They have no fear. This should get well in bot 4 pretty easily. Sonya somehow gets on Lunar and is just staying there, living on the deer. Tin is also forcing back Ming, which is another surprise. Oh, Anoressa gets away with like 20 HP. Planet Cracker once again secures a kill on Stukov. Leo went down in the meantime. Didn't see to what. That's some good commentating skills from me. Once again, Protector taking some damage, but it's much chunkier than its old brethren. Dwarf almost dies to a turret, but the armor saves him. Sonya, once again, all on Anoressa, all sniffing that deer butt. Dwarf really, really, really living dangerously there. Oh, Tin gets in, almost gets Dwarf, does get Anoressa. That was a close play. Really heads-up play to see that he could step through the sidewall and pick up a kill. This might be dead keep. It really depends. Tin is aggressively walking under another keep. Beautiful body block by Crush, keeping him in the Entomb. That was a little too aggro. I appreciate the effort. If this is a good mosh, they're going to kill everyone. Crinitix with the stall. Snowglare, good ice block. Somewhere with the big disengage. Just leave Sonya. She might get out. She might not. Doesn't matter. You got so much value off that play. Sonya just living in their line with these 3- and 4-man whirlwinds. Uses the conveyor and the friendly throw and gets out. Leo doesn't have Entomb for 10 more seconds. They're all going to get out somehow. Amazing. So they only traded Tin for a keep. Really well done. Really well played by the red team. So, how's this going to go? If I'm blue team, I am booking it to take Heel Camp as the most important thing left on the map. They did not. If they want to try and take it now, it's an even 5v5. Both teams got their turret. Catapult pressure is going to just slowly make its way down bot lane, making this a little unfortunate. Lunar gets caught out, gets chunked. Jaina doesn't piano her keys fast enough to delete the Anaressa, although she did have greater spell shield, so it might not have mattered. Notably, turret was used, but this should be a free pickup. And when I say free, I meant free, but they red team choosing to disengage. Do they not see Leo bot? They don't see Leo, but even so, oh, Tin stepped way up. He's going to die to poison without a heal, and Deckard's still healing. Okay, there we go. Deckard slept, but did get the potion off just in time. It was only a tick away. Good throw. No tower, though, to follow up on it, but force crush back. Snow, once again, getting chased down. He's going to die as soon as the ice block ends. Mosh, doesn't matter. Krinitix, once again, with the interrupt and the kill. Stukov's going to get chunked, but Tin is going to eat all the Ming damage in the universe, and only his level 20 is going to save him. A Planet Cracker, but this time they're already moving, so not going to get any value. Much like a normal Planet Cracker, unlike all the other amazing ones we've seen this game. Tin, once again, aggressively going in after Ming with these warp forwards. If the ETC was alive, that kind of play can't be made, but with her dead, sure, go for it. Why not? If you can survive the first barrage of cooldowns, there's nothing stopping you. Red team sets up a little bush trap, seeing if anyone's sloppy on rotation. Tin aggressively steps up to push a wave in. Heal camp's up for free. Blue team somehow still hasn't taken it. A little surprising. I did see a ping just then. Someone's like, hey, let's take this. Yep, there we go. Blue team has gotten the memo and is now going to try and take heal camp. Took a while. Red team notably slow rolling their turret camp, leaving the blue turret camp. They all got off objective for some reason. Unknown. Perhaps just scared of what blue team was capable of. I would be too. There's only so many times you get team wiped by Ming that you aren't scared anytime you lose vision. Phoenix moving up to do siege is interesting because Fort's still up. And while it will get Fort, ultimately this lane's probably irrelevant if they get third protector since there's no keep, and they can waltz it straight to core. So I'm not really sure what the point of that was, especially because it gives away the game. And yes, without Phoenix there, and somehow, once again, Phoenix hitting 4 people with that Planet Cracker. But without follow-up, it's not going to do enough. Big tour bus mosh by Dwarf. But it's not going to matter. Krinitix is going to get out and stay barely alive. Turret, catapult, something took down Lunara. Jaina goes down. Sorry, Jaina does not go down. Jaina deleted Stukov. My mistake, sir. Sleep is going to force the Sleep coming down like a guillotine. Slowly. Dwarf can't get away. They're not even waiting for Protector. They have all the time in the world to just waltz up and take core. And that is going to be a GG for the red team. Really, just to highlight, really, really well played by Storm on Ming. Was very impressed. Some solid play overall. A little too over-aggressive by their ETC, I felt, but that paid off later with some of those moshes. Unfortunately, Krinitix played Garrosh very well, saved his teammates multiple times, including there with friendly throw. Got some good stuns, got some good disruption. Tin playing really aggressive Phoenix and doing it relatively well and making good value of that Planet Cracker. Deckard had a few iffy kind of sleep heals early on, but as the game went on, Summer really pulled it off. Snowglare busy getting farmed the entire game, but once he got Ice Block up, stopped getting farmed. Good job, Snowglare. I'm proud of you. Alright, that's it for me. Hoping for more good games this series.